This video will serve as a general guide for Sharp Fangs Behind the Leaves in the Spirit Island board game. The Spirit is centered around manipulating beasts, moving quickly around the island to deal small damage to prevent the invaders from entrenching into their lands. Part of learning this spirit is how to maneuver beasts and presence so that you can set yourself up turn to turn to maximize your powers. The spirit's special rules allows it to trade in presence for beasts during its spirit phase, so the overall amount of presence on the board will be sparser than other spirits. However, when placing presence, you can always go up to 3 lands away, meaning you actually have a pretty wide sphere of influence. I like to imagine that each presence represents the physical manifestation of a single large predator that shows up randomly to terrorize the invaders and disappears again into the jungle. As a general rule, you should be leaving the number of presence on the board equal to the number of cards you will be playing for targeting purposes. Our short-term goal is to place beasts in as many lands as possible so we can move them around to enable our powers. Ranging Hunt scales with the number of beasts in the land, and beasts are also required to place presence, so it is doubly beneficial to place beasts all over the island. The most consistent way to place beasts is using the special rules to trade in presence for beast tokens. We also have an issue with energy gain, but an initial 2 card plays means we don't need to place presence from the bottom track early. I'm going to suggest placing presence from the top track until all of the elements are uncovered. More passive energy gain will allow more opportunities to take the gain power card growth option instead of the gain 3 energy. Additionally, uncovering the elements will allow for more consistent activation of your innate powers. The alternative is to go for 3 card plays, but playing 3 cards repeatedly will be difficult without solid energy gain first, as well as the energy requirement for reclaiming cards. Placing your presence from the bottom track first also doesn't scale up your spirit immediately on the first turn and will be a weaker turn, which I like to postpone until later in the game when the invader situation is more stable. The 2 growth options on turn 1 is placing presence and gaining 3 energy. We want to place a presence in the other jungle that doesn't have our presence already. The 2 cards we want to play is Teeth Gleam from Darkness and Too Near the Jungle, because these have plant elements that will allow us to deal damage with Ranging Hunt innate power on turn 1. Destroy and explore during the fast phase with Ranging Hunt and push the beast to an adjacent non-jungle land. This will help with targeting on later turns. Add a beast token to the other land that will ravage on turn 2 with Teeth Gleam from Darkness, and destroy another explorer with Too Close to the Jungle. If the land that starts with a town explores and doesn't have your presence already, just let it ravage and blight. It's better to focus more on upcoming lands. As a side note, beasts aren't affected by ravages, so you can maneuver a way to avoid losing a presence unnecessarily by replacing it with a beast token during the growth phase. On turn 2, I'm going to place another presence from the top track and reclaim. This way I can get the cards with the plant elements back to enable Ranging Hunt, as well as gaining another power card. Because the plant element is uncovered on the top track on the second turn, we can choose only 1 card with the plant element and any other appropriate card. After uncovering the elements on the top track, start to uncover the bottom tracks up to the Reclaim 1. You can also uncover more on the top track if you need more energy for card plays. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.